Bali. Bali is a province of Indonesia and the westernmost of the lesser Sunda Islands, east of Java and west of Lombok. The province includes the island of Bali and a few smaller neighboring islands, notably Nusa Penida, Nusa Lembongan, and Nusa Ceningan. The provincial capital, Denpasar, is the most populous city in the lesser Sunda Islands and the second largest after Makassar in eastern Indonesia. The upland town of Ubud is greater than Pasar is considered Bali's cultural center. The province is Indonesia's main tourist destination with a significant rise in tourism since the 1980s. Tourism related business makes up 80% of its economy. Bali is the only Hindu majority province in Indonesia, with 86.9% of the population adhering to Balinese Hinduism. It is renowned for its highly developed art, including traditional and modern dance, sculpture, painting, leather, metalworking, and music. The Indonesian International Film Festival is held every year in Bali. Other international events held in Bali include the Miss World 2013 and 2018 annual meeting of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank Group. In March 2017, TripAdvisor named Bali as the world's top destination in its Traveler's Choice Award, which is also earned in January 2021. Bali is part of Coral Triangle, the area with the highest biodiversity of marine species, especially fish and turtles. In this area alone, over 500 reef-building coral species can be found. For comparison, this is about 7 times as many as in the entire Caribbean. Bali is the home of the Subak irrigation system, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is also home to a unified confederation of kingdoms composed of 10 traditional royal Balinese houses, each house ruling a specific geographic area. The confederation is a successor of the Bali Kingdom. The royal houses are not recognized by the government of Indonesia. However, they originated before Dutch colonization. Bali was inhabited around 2000 BCE by Austronesian people who migrated originally from the island of Taiwan to Southeast Asia and Oceania through Maritime Southeast Asia. Culturally and linguistically, The Balinese are closely related to the people of Indonesian archipelago, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Oceania. Stone tools dating from this time have been found near the village of Sekik in the island's west. In ancient Bali, 9 Hindu sects existed, namely Pashupat, Bhairava, Siwa Shidanta, Vaishnava, Bauddha, Brahma, Rishi, Sora, and Garpatya. Each sect reveres a specific deity as its personal godhead. Balinese culture was strongly influenced by Indian, Chinese, and particularly Hindu culture, beginning around the 1st century AD. The name of Bali Dwipa, that means Bali Island, has been discovered from various inscriptions, including the Blanjong pillar inscription written by Sri Kesari Warmadewa in 914 AD and mentioned Bali Dwipa. It was during this time that the people developed their complex irrigation system Subak to grow rice in wet field cultivation. Some religious and cultural traditions still practiced today can be traced to this period. In 1945, Bali was liberated by the British 5th Infantry Division under the command of Major General Robert Mansergh, who took the Japanese surrender. Once the Japanese force has been repatriated, the island was handed over the Dutch the following year. In 1946, the Dutch constituted Bali as one of the 13 administrative districts of the newly proclaimed State of East Indonesia, a rival state of the Republic of Indonesia, which was proclaimed and headed by Sukarno and Hatta. Bali was included in the Republic of the United States of Indonesia when the Netherlands recognized the Indonesian independence on 29 December 1949. The first governor of Bali, Anak Agung Bagus Suteja, was appointed by President Sukarno in 1958 when Bali became a province. The island of Bali lies 2.3 km, means 2 miles east of Java and is approximately 8 degrees south of the equator. Bali and Java are separated by the Bali Strait. East to west, the island is approximately 153 km, means 95 miles, wide and spans approximately 112 km, means 70 miles north to south. Administratively, it covers 5,780 kilometers, means 2,230 square meters, or 5,577 kilometers, means 2,153 square meter without Nusa Penida District, which comprises three small islands of the southeast coast of Bali. Its population density was roughly 747 people per kilometer. That means 1930 people means 1930 people per square meter in 2020. Mount Agung is the highest point of Bali. Bali's central mountains include several peaks over 2000 meters, that means 6600 feet in elevation, and active volcanoes such as Mount Batur. The highest is Mount Agung, 3,300 meters, means 9,944 feet, known as the Mother of Mountain, which is an active volcano rated as one of the world's most likely sites for a massive eruption within the next 100 years. The island is surrounded by coral reefs. Beaches in the south tend to have white sand, while those in the north and west have black sand. Bali has no major waterways, although the whole river is navigation by small sampan boats. Black sand beaches between Pasut and Klating Duku are being developed for tourism, but apart from the seaside temple of Tanah Lot, they are not yet used for significant tourism. Three small islands lie to the immediate southeast and all over administratively part of the Klungkung Regency of Bali: Nusa Penida, Nusa Lembongan, and Nusa Ceningan. These islands are separated from Bali by Badung Strait. To the east, the Lombok Strait separates Bali from Lombok and marks by biogeographical division between the fauna of the Indo-Malayan realm and the distinctly different from fauna of Australasia. The transition is known as the Wallace Line, named after Alfred Russel Wallace, who first proposed a transition zone between these two major biomes. When sea levels dropped during the Pleistocene Ice Age, Bali was connected to Java and Sumatra and to the mainland of Asia and shared the Asian fauna. But the deep water of the Lombok Strait continued to keep Lombok Island and the lesser Sunda archipelago isolated. Climate. Being just 8 degrees south of equator, Bali has a fairly even climate all year round. Average year-round temperature stands at around 30 Celsius, means 86 Fahrenheit, with a humidity level of about 85%. Daytime temperatures are low, elevations vary between 20 to 33 Celsius, means 68 to 91 Fahrenheit, but the temperatures decrease significantly with increasing elevations. The west monsoon is in place from approximately October to April, and this can bring significant rain, particularly from December to March. During the rainy season, there are comparatively fewer tourist seen in Bali. During the Easter and Christmas holiday, the weather is very unpredictable. Outside of the monsoon period, humidity is relatively low and any rain is unlikely in lowland areas.